Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Die in the Dungeon Origins, a free prologue of the Dicebuilder roguelike that I'm very excited to be checking out here today. I first played Die in the Dungeon when it was a free browser game like 2.5 years ago. It was really fun and promising then, and it's improved a lot since then. Die in the Dungeon Origins is going to be kind of like the final preview of the game before it does eventually come out, and I'm excited to be checking out this prologue a little bit early. So that's what we're going to be doing. In we shall go to do just that. Welcome to Die in the Dungeon. We recommend checking out the tutorial to understand the basics of the game before playing. Okay. You forgot your training? Well, I guess I can... Wait. You are... It's an honor, sir. In need of a quick rundown? Yes, I'll do it at once. Wait, what? Wait a minute. First, let's roll some dice from your draw pile into your hand. What was that all about? Sir, hello. Okay, now grab your dice and drop them onto the board to use them. Boop, boop. See? Each color represents a different action in battle. The basic actions are attack, block, and heal. You can hover over the die to get information and try it with that one over there. A bit too overwhelming? Don't worry, let's break it down from left to right. Here is the dice type. The type indicates the action that the dice will do when used. It will heal. Next are all the faces that the dice can roll. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, including the active one, right there. Finally, some dice have special properties that will modify the way they work. But enough with the theory. Let's put some more dice on the board. Let's put a block. Attack. Hold on. You just ran out of energy points. That means you can't place any more dice on the board. The energy points under your hand indicate the number of the dice you can use per turn. Move the dice back into your hand to recover your energy points. Well done. I think it's time I let you decide which dice you want to use this turn. Put the dice you want to use on the board and then press finish when you're ready. Alright, so yeah, these ones have glass, which means they're kind of one-time use. But I do feel like, so you're going to be doing 2 damage to me. I feel like just slapping a couple attacks into a block on there seems like a no-brainer, right? We'll just do that for now. You alright? Sorry, forgot to tell you. Enemies will move after you. You can check the icons around the enemy's HP to know their intent. That is, their actions on the next turn. Yep. The sword icon indicates the enemy is planning to attack with the damage value of 2. Other icons can indicate block and heal and more. Yeah, pretty standard stuff there. But moving on, let's draw dice into your hand one more time. Oh, these purple dice over there, that's a new dice type. They're called boost dice. They can be used to make other dice stronger. Grab one and put it on the board. And just see what happens. So yeah, this is one of the big things that was really, really neat. You may have wondered, like, well, why would I care about where I put my dice? This is going to be why, for the most part. And there's going to be some other mechanics that enemies use. See that? Boost dice will target certain slots on the board. The value of boost dice indicates how many slots away from them they are boosting. So 1, 2, or 1, 2. This is the same value that will be added to the targeted die. If you put a dice in the purple indicators, they get stronger. They get 2 stronger. You know what to do next, right? Boost some dice. All right, so they are going to be going for a 2 damage attack. However, we should be able to, like, yeah, we can boost this to a +4. So we can do 5 damage with that. See the total value right below the die? It just got higher, 5. Combining dice together like that is key to success. All right, time to finish this. Seeing what I'm seeing? With the right combination, you can take out that enemy with a single blow. Yep, I found it. Well done, you finally look like the legendary hero again. I see. I think it's time you go back to do the real thing. Good luck. The legendary hero. I think we have like a new character. All right. So what do we got here? You're going to be doing 3 damage. That's not an 8, right? Yeah, it's a 3. Okay. So it's not... I mean, I can boost a couple things. We can play 3 dice. I think going for an attack and a block seems good. We block for 4. We attack for 5. Seems legit. Or I could just, like, I guess, murder. I could just do 6 damage and we're done this turn. We don't even have to chance anything. Discard a die or increase your maximum HP by 3. Let's remove a die. So the question will be, yeah, definitely, what do we want to remove? Do we want to trim down? Eventually, we'll probably want to trim down like a little bit of everything. I think we start with removing the attack die. We can't remove the heal die. It's a 1. We only have 1 in the block. I feel like we're going to start screaming if I'm like, the RNG of the game, we don't have anything to block any damage. So we'll try and meet in the middle there, playing a little bit safer. So we can boost by 2. We're taking in not too much damage. We can go ahead and completely block and do a little bit of damage. Do we get to choose a target? We do. I don't remember if you're like a healer or something. We'll just go for this for now. Be more likely to finish this one off. Okay, so we boost for 2, so that's going to be doing 3 damage. All we need to do is block for 1. There's no reason to use the 1 block there, though. Kind of irrelevant. Okay, but we're going to be able to get other, I mean, unless things have changed, I can only assume that it's still relevant that we're going to get extra properties for our dice. Like the glass thing, but more beneficial than that, than the one-time use thing. 3. We can go for a Giga attack. I don't have another attack of my own, but we can go for an attack of 5 and a block of 5. So we're just completely A-okay. We don't even need to think on that one. Just get out of here. Increase your max HP by 3 or get a new die. So we can get a basic attack die that has better, more or less better stats. It can't roll a 1. Basic glass one-time use healing die. One-time use of fight. I'll get the upgraded basic die. That'll be my improvement. First time facing an event? No worries. I'll explain how they work. Events are encounters where you choose an option and use your dice to proceed. Options are presented here. In order to select an option, you'll first need to fill out their slots with the suitable die. Just take a look at that one to see. When hovering over the slots, your suitable die will be highlighted. Depends on the slot requirements. Okay. Slot requirements can range from certain types, like attack, properties like glass, or nothing at all. Now you might be thinking, how do I know which option to choose? Easy, just hover over them. Gotcha, this is cool, this is new. See, here you can see the potential outcomes, success and failure, but what determines this outcome? Well, to answer that, let's fill those slots first. Drag the dice from your deck onto the slots to prepare. Cool, and then this can be anything. We probably want to pick something just really high. So I guess this one. The one we just got. Great. Now we're ready to select the option, but something's missing. See that yellow number at the top? That's the target roll of the event. When selecting an option, the place die will be rolled. Yes, if you reach the goal. Success. Let's proceed. Click that option and watch the dice roll. Let's go. Select between 3 common relics. But wait, that was too easy. Let's see how you do on your own. Wait, what? I mean, I should still be able to probably succeed, right? Oh, or look for some dice. I think I want that. Heal 10 HP. I don't have a better blue die. And I don't have anything more like... I mean, this is more likely to roll a 3, I guess. I've been had. Well, the thing that screwed me over wasn't the blue. Or, what, the red. It was the blue, so whatever. Almost, no worries, you got the gist of it. Now you're on your own. Remember, click me if you ever need help. Send me back! Seems you're not the only one roaming the place. Slow down for a moment. This enemy is special. See that icon over there? Icons like that indicate they have a modifier, so hover over it. While alive, it will keep a die on the board. They can modify their actions, the board, or even the way they need to be killed. So whenever you encounter a new enemy, make sure to hover over their icon. Accurate kill. The enemy can only be killed when it's dealt an accurate kill. Gotcha. So he's putting little garbage on my board here. Okay, I'm going to be taking a smacking. I didn't get any boost dice. So since I'm going to be taking a smacking, and I can't get a perfect kill, this only blocks 2. a better way to block damage is by murdering this man who would otherwise do 4 damage. So that helps. Go for the boost die. Blocker of 5. I think we go for the heal of 6. We're not moving the needle that much in terms of, like, stopping him. So, yeah, he's just going to be routinely doing that 6, huh? 5. Doing 10, but we need to kill him with a perfect. Oh, I don't know if we can... I don't think we can kill him with a perfect. Wait. 5, 6, 7. We can. Never mind. We just have to not boost that one. That's a weird way to think about things. Is for that enemy, we need to be careful. We need to be slightly worse. Okay, so since I definitely can't kill you, we are going to go for the block. Perfect block and 4 damage. 6 damage is something we could realistically get a murder upon with. Worth noting, we don't discard our hand. That's a kill. Can I can't block all of this, right? The block of 3, I could put a +1. Yeah, we're not going to get out of this with less damage taken by doing it that way. Discard a die or get a new die. I mean, I love a thin deck, I can't deny. Because it'll make it so when we eventually get the upgraded stuff, it's going to go further for us. So especially since we don't discard our hand, it's more important that the stuff we have is, like, even better. So I am going to remove the basic attack die since we have the upgraded one. It does mean we can't attack, like, with 3 die at the same time, but what have you done? Infect a random slot on the board. Reduces -1 the value of the dice placed in the slot. It'll expand to the next turn if not covered with something. I can only imagine is what that means. So I think we waste the... Oh, wait, no, you're only attacking for 2. Well, still. We'll pop you. Take a nothing there. I'm imagining it... Yeah, you do another one every single turn. Go for a little attack. You got block of 2. We don't need this much block, but I feel like why not? 4. We might be able to get a murder in. So these don't get re-rolled until we use them either, is the other... That's the major thing there. Oh, man. Block attack. We should be able to get the kill this turn, one would assume. Yes, sir. Don't even really need to upgrade this or to fix this slot up. But we also don't need any more healing than that. Okay, good. Back up to 20. Upgrade 2 dice to silver tier. There we go. I mean, boost die makes a lot of sense. I wish I could preview what that does, but boost die makes a lot of sense because it's kind of like upgrading everything, right? You know, in a way. So what's the boost die now? A 2, a 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So the interesting thing about 4, 4, though, is it'll make it so, like... It's going to make it kind of tough to upgrade multiple dice, because it's 3 spaces away. It upgrades a die 3 spaces away by 3. So the 4 will do 4 spaces away by 4, making it kind of, like, awkward. We put it here, and it'll upgrade this. You know what I'm saying? All right, so... We could get a kill. You don't have to be killed first. That blocks 3 damage. We could also could block 8. We could probably just block everything. But how much is that going to help us? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's probably just going to be juicier to get a kill. So if we get a kill, we're blocking 3 damage. We're taking a whopping 5, which... It's not good, but we can definitely, like, use... Like, the heal die, it's a one-time use per fight, but we can use that to take a little bit of momentum gain. early on, you know what I'm saying? So getting rid of that 3 damage potentially every single turn suddenly becomes a pretty big deal, right? You're doing 2. We can just get a Moira. I think we just get the Moira, then we only have to... So yeah, now we only have to deal with 1 guy. Suddenly, it's not that scary. 4, we can heal ourselves up to full while doing some damage as well. What do you got? You're just shielding over and over. We want to use, if all else is equal, and we have 2 2s, we want to use the silver die because then it's going to re-roll itself. And it'll be more likely to get to be better. Okay. So you got 4 damage coming in. We can go for... We might as well go for a dinky block. See, in that situation, you want to use the lower one because, you know, you might as well save the higher roll. Because this one's good enough. Probably not going to be many situations like that for the damage die, but for the block die, you really only need to use what you need to use. So we already have a kill. Choose a new relic. Every 3rd die of the same type you place on... Oh, this is so exciting. One of the major things that I said when I played last is like, I could just feel how much improved the game would be with a relic system. This, as far as I'm aware, I can't remember. I don't think there was anything like it in the past. And it's just ripe for cool ideas with the board placement idea. Every 3rd die of the same type you place on the board will cost no energy. If you deal damage times 2 of the max HP to an enemy, +1 to attack dice until the end of the fight. If you deal twice their maximum health to an enemy. Their maximum health. Bucket of Paint sounds more cleanly usable. Like, I see that being very useful very often. Tall ornate statue shows a warrior from the past handing out a dull and rusty blade. You notice 3 openings in the body as if you're meant to pierce the blade into them. Get the Crimson Blade, Frozen Knife, or the Melting Knife. I don't know. 3 or more. I'll pierce the heart. I'm gonna lose my mind! Redo! Face of the statue deforms and is now portraying a sad expression. That's sad. For me. When killed, will deal 2 damage to a random enemy. I don't have a block. And I don't think I can do extra overflow damage. So in that case, I might as well kill you. We'll take the 4 and we'll obviously get ready for like a heal. Yeah. We go for the heal when we're down to 1 unit, I think is typically going to be the answer. Go for the heal. That fully solves it. We can roll better than that. So you're going to be going for shielding now. Now we can just turn and burn. Just do big murder. In this situation, he's not attacking me. I might as well go for another source of damage. This is probably a kill. Works for me. Get a new die or increase your max HP. I'll get a new die. What do we got? We got a silver block die, a silver attack die, basic flash and glass. Have it immediately after placing the die on the board. Oh, interesting. I do think we go for the silver die. I think that just makes more sense here. When killed, will do 2 damage to the player. I've got 8 damage. You could be taking, again, taking 5 is fine. It's kind of just an acceptable, it's an acceptable loss, basically. 4. It's not good enough for me. So we'll go for that. Get another boost die. Get the 3, which does give us plenty. We will, again, use the Stinky Dinky die. Okay. We could probably kill. Boy, can we? Increase your max HP by 3. Get a new die. Let's get a new die. Silver Hollow. Can be used with no energy cost. Or a golden attack die. Oh, this is actually really tough because, oh, that's big number. But this is, yeah, you can use that without literally having to pay any energy. That's kind of crazy. So how do I know which one's the hollow? I feel like it'll be obvious. Keep a die on the board so you do 3 damage. Since I can't... I guess I can kill you while still getting block. This is fine. If we can multitask a little bit. Woo! What am I looking to do? You can't, like, get... There's no way to boost that and then boost... So I'm boosting... Yeah, okay. I was just making sure that you can't boost to boost. I didn't think you could. That was something from last time. People were, like, saying that I was making a mistake because I wasn't boosting the boost dice. But you cannot. It's not possible. You can double boost something. Let's get the 4 big damage attack. All right. Get the booster 2. We don't really need too much to get back up to full. Oh. But we also might as well, if it's the last one, we might as well do a murder. Just in case the order of operations matters of when I put it on. I don't think it's the case. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Upgrade 2 dice to silver. Get another... I think we get another boost. And then we'll get a block die. We'll probably just remove that other attack die. If the total roll is 7 or more, get a common relic. 7 or more, get the moon chakram relic. If it's less than 7, lose half. Oof. Ooh. I mean, what is the odds of me getting is 7 or more? There's no way to leave. Yeah, it's a 1 in 6 to get a 3, and that's required. I can't do that. I just unlikely. Put a heavy and then a glass. No reward or lose half. Oh, well, if that's the other option, then I guess we literally have to do this. 3. Ow. Suddenly the stone explodes. Hurt from the impact, you regain your footing and flee from the area. As far as events go, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I know it's a dice game because this is a thing that happens often, but I'm not a fan of when you get events that have no way to say, I don't want to engage with it. I'm willing to completely say, like, I will throw away any chance of getting anything good from this. I don't want to put myself at the point where I could randomly lose health. I'm usually not a fan of that inclusion. I get it's a dice game and randomness is involved, but it's about mitigating it, you know? So the fact that I took half of my health there is kind of like, that's colossal, right? Like, that's a big deal. This guy does 10 damage. I might lose because of that. Isn't that kind of nuts? I don't know. Maybe I'm unhinged here, but I'm not going to lose here because of it. I'm going to kill him first, knowing that I'm going to be taking a smacking. I think 3 is the highest this can get, and 4 is the highest this can get. So we'll do that. We're taking 5 damage. So yeah, we'll heal ourselves up 13. Should be good. We should be able to get out of this like that. When killed, will grant 2 block to the player. Seems to be changing. This should be good enough. Should be more than good enough. And then since we can't ever heal again, we'll go for the big murder. Bonk. Choose a new relic. The dice in your hand at the end of the turn will roll. I gotta figure out what's the... Yeah. The hollow modifier, the hollow visual is actually... I'm sure it's presenting itself properly, but I've not, like... It's not been super obvious. I bet you it will be if I look for it, but I just realized there that, yeah, I wasn't playing the hollows, so it's like... The dice in your hand at the end of the turn will roll again to their highest possible face. Dice placed in the center slot receive ×2 their value. Corner slots receive 0.5 their value. These are both incredible. I'll go with the bullseye, but those are both fantastic. All right, so let's see the hollow. That's the hollow. The outline. Gotcha. So these slots are the center slots. Right? Are they not? Or are these the center slots? That's a center. By center slots, you mean the center row. Understood. Okay. That's kind of a truly crazy amount. You'll probably be the most annoying, but we need to kill you exact, actually. So we'll actually not be able to use you in the middle row if we want to do that. So hold on. Or maybe I just kill him next turn instead. Because, yeah, getting 7 with this is going to be odd. It's actually impossible? It's impossible on this turn. Can I lower it to 1 HP? Because otherwise we're going to have a really hard time here. We're going to need 2 separate dice on the same time. When alive, we'll keep a die on the board. I don't know what this +2 thing is. I think we'll kill this guy. That'll be the focus. As far as block goes, we don't need this much. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is now suddenly broken my brain. This the bullseye immediately has blown up my mind. There we go. We'll just get you out of the way. It's more than enough. Yeah, so there's only one thing that can get the 4 there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's going to be odd. We don't have the hollow in our hands. This is going to be really awkward. So we can get so much block, of course. Let's just solve this for now. We'll just leave it so we just have the one guy. Okay, we actually probably are fine. I feel like if we could do it, now's the time. Just 8. Gotcha. So these are the middle. This doesn't count either. Understandable, but also tricky. I actually don't have the block here. So curse my strength in this moment. Do I have the capability of doing this? I bet you I do. It's just, it's the math on it is so awkward. There. The math on it is so tricky. I don't get healed out of that, but it's fine. Upgrade 2 to silver. I'd like to get rid of the basic, one of the basic attack dice. All right. We're almost out of silver options. Okay, we got our booster. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'll one-shot him, sure, yeah, that's fine. Heal for 14. Get a block of 8. That should be more than enough. Okay. Big murder on this man. Just 2 damage to the player. Thank God. As long as we don't need exacts. We just have, like, stupid strength. That does enough. We might as well get more block in case this does 2 damage to the player. It did. Granted die the heavy property, which means it stays on the board and then drops in value for X turns. Sure. I feel like a boost die makes sense. The actions of this enemy are based on the dice you use this turn. Copycat. Okay, you're going to be doing 6 damage. So getting rid of you sounds great. And then unfortunately, there's not much other choice I can do. I think it's fine. So got the boost of 2 on the corners. Thankfully, the boost doesn't seem to care. Were one of these my light? They must have been, right? Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm going to look for a massively chunky heal. Heal of 14 is overkill. All right. Upgrade 1 die to gold tier. I feel like we don't want to do it on our, like, our Giga. Has to be a silver. Let's do it on an attack. So that can roll 6s now. Drop the total roll of the slot will be multiplied by 3. If it's 8 or more, get a relic. multiplied by 3. Take a small rest, heal. Couldn't care less. This is what I would go for anyways. I have failed every event so far. That feels terrible. You were too careless around the bubbles, which made them pop. The area is now completely empty. That feels so bad. Okay. We can explode somebody, which I think we pretty much always will want to do. If we can explode the highest health character on the first turn, like, that's obviously exceptional. Okay, and then we'll try and set up for, like, a really good heal. It doesn't even need to be, like, a really good heal. It just needs to be pretty darn good heal. Well, I mean, we can't ever roll better, so we might as well. We can't overheal or anything, so might as well go ham with it. Woo! 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 28 damage, goodbye. Upgraded die to gold. You know what? I actually should do the hollow, because I should be using that all the time. Again, it's just, it's easy to miss the hollow effect, because it's so gentle. I don't, like, I'm glad, I was worried I was going to feel stupid. Oh, you know what I do feel stupid about, though? It's pretty bad with Bullseye. It's actually really bad with Bullseye when you roll a 5. Because these are only the corners. Interesting. $20 seems good. Just pop ya. It's fine. We're going to take a little bit of damage. It's acceptable. That one's good. We got the 10. 4, 6. Blech. I hate that man. I hate that man. Let's get that. What do we got? 2 damage to the player. This should be fine. We'll get you out of the way. We'll solve this guy individually. Okay, a 5. We got a 3 there. There's a 7. We've got it already, but I'd like to heal. So we can play the 3rd attack for free. So when this says, whenever you place the 3rd on the board, it'll cost no energy, it means in the same turn. So it's a pretty big deal. Tell you what, I don't think we chance that one. Do 3 damage to a random enemy for every 6 die used. Gain a block every time. Gain a block for every die in your hand at the end of the turn. I don't have many 6s. This seems fine. Obviously, the other one will get better as the run goes on, but... Alright. Operation Kill Big Man. Nope. Unsuccessful. A shame. Surely I can't put it in the corner and it's better. Yeah, it does 4 damage. I'm so disappointed by myself with this one. For what it's worth, it can roll non-5s. It's just rolling well, which sucks. So I guess I don't even play it because I gain the extra... No, I do play it because I have to get rid of it. That sucks, man. 10 block. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's fine. Just do a little dinky slice. All right, 4's better. 20 damage, 26 damage. Maybe just... Do we go for the kill on the big man? 6 damage coming in, and then followed by 6 damage, 12 damage. No, I don't really think I want to do that. We'll play it safer than that. It only makes sense too. The enemies don't get stronger as you like kill their partners. So it really just, this is, because of that, this is just the obvious choice for the most part. Oh, you lucky duck. Well, not really. 7 damage coming from that guy. More than anticipated, for sure. Not more than I can handle, but more than anticipated, surely. The third boost die don't cost nothing. So there we go, there's a kill and a heal. Pretty silly here. Grant the flash property to 1 die. I mean, I don't think that makes it... I don't think that makes it necessarily much better. The thing that flash die would help me do most clearly would be attack multiple targets, which is honestly a big deal. So I'm going to say sure. We'll go for the gold attack die. We'll give it the flash property. The question is, does it stay on the board, or can we utilize a space multiple times? Doesn't look like I can actually target them. Corrupted Paladin, tightly protected by its mount. It reciprocates with powerful defensive magic. Small attack die on this slot will target the Scorpion Rider. You know... Shoot. I might actually be able to, like, rip through you faster if I blow up the guy in the middle, but... Because that only does 3. I don't know how much I care about that. Okay, so it does happen immediately. I'm hoping he picks a better spot for me. He did. Okay, good. That was my hope. That was my big desire. Okay. This is the flash die. I mean, it's just not particularly helpful. This is gonna hurt, but we at least are making some big damage on him. He's got 5. I don't know that that's particularly helpful there. That's unfortunately the slot that would boost it. I think I go for a defensive play then. I don't know. Should we even bother? Yeah, because we want that re-rolled. This is free, but there's nothing I can really... It's more than enough, so I guess we'll keep the bigger one. This isn't good. It's mostly like a status quo turn, which I don't think is going to usually be that good. Okay. You've been killed. which means I should probably save that. Don't wait. You have 7. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be giving the other guy 7 blocks. So we don't need to even necessarily give him block right now. I do want to make sure I defend. He's slapping me with a 10. So we'll do that. So that stuns. Gotcha. Attack dice on this will receive 3 times their value. We'll see about that. It's still good. It's attack dice only, so. Okay, so we can move these. Let's go for our big boy heal once more. Might as well put that back in our hands. Well, should we? No, we want to re-roll it into something smaller. To only have 1 turn of that? We have 1. Okay, we have another turn of it. Okay, good. Incredible. Well, let's pop this here so we can get our Giga Smack. As Giga Smack as it can be. If we could have got a weak point in the middle, it'd be so much better. But what are you gonna do? All right, so now that I know that's how things go, I think I could actually just like say, who cares? And just go for the middle. Block for 18. He gives power up. So that's going to be doing 6 to... Okay. All right. So that's the catch. But this weak point is always in such a bad spot for me. Unwilling to put it in a good spot. Okay. 12. I think we go for the full heal. All right. If we can get that weak point in the middle, I will do it. If he can... Unwilling. Absolutely unwilling. Oops. 12. Another 12. That's my full. I think that's fine. Do we wait? We can't get away with the 2, can we? We can. Oh yeah. It's not very good though. You get rid of the armor, but he's getting more powerful. I am so upset by this weak point business. Actually, wait, why do all 3 of these not count for free energy? Every 3rd dice of the same type you place on the board costs no energy. Why is that not happening? Why do I have 2 energy? He did something to me to remove an energy that I did not see. God. Please move this to the middle. Please. I do nothing there. I think that one's worth saving. Yeah, what happened to me? This is not good enough. Middle. Ah! I'm gonna lose my mind. You dirty devil, you. We could do 20. We could do another, like, sort of status quo here. Get the 12. We do a little bit of damage. I'm kind of trying to buy time until this guy goes in the middle. Did he not go in the middle before? Am I out of my mind? Was it not possible? Was it not possible? I thought it was possible. $5 damage. It's just not... It's not worth it for us, I don't think. $22. Potentially great. Could block the 6 damage and get that 22 damage out, which I don't hate. Or we could get 8 out. We're blocking 20, which we don't need to do. Do a clean 14 instead. Unnecessary. We might as well do the 16. We'll just whittle our way down, I guess. I swear it's not possible. I swear it's just not even... It's not even allowed. Okay, so we can block 10, which honestly might be fine. Considering there's going to be a point where you improve his damage again. I'm assuming. That hurt, I can't deny. Oh my god, he's in the middle. He's in the middle. Unfortunately, it's a bad... After all that, now we have a bad one. Oh, God. Oh, God. After all that... I mean, if I do this, I get killed, right? That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. So 14... You're doing 12. We need to just get rid of the 5. It's not very useful for us. So you're going for 12, 5. Pain. 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 Okay, this feels more workable for doing big number funny. $16. I'm still getting whittled away a little bit. Getting whittled a little. Just get rid of the 5 so we can get it when it's a smaller one. 47. Again, in kind of a weird place, but... I should have done the boost first. I just thought, did I get to play that for free? Yeah, I got to play it for free. Okay, that was the plan. The plan was getting to play it for free. So that helps. 16, but I'm taking too much. And then, yeah, his one is on the side. Bullseye has been so bad for this fight. I should have known. Okay. 12 and then a 5. It's fine. We're getting there for what it's worth. We're absolutely getting there. Slowly as hell, but surely as hell. Okay, so I don't have lethal, which means I shouldn't send this unless I'm positive we kill. Hold on. On the next turn. So 12, 17. This puts me at 17. I die if I do that. So we have to be a little bit more careful. So, yeah, I'm willing to take a smacking. This is under the assumption that I, like, get a full heal after the fight or something like that. That's my hope. All right, we'll pop those down. All right. Thank God. Jesus, dude. That should do it. I think they're safe now. Claim victory. Yes, please. Wild. That wouldn't have been so rough. That would not have been so rough if it weren't for Bullseye. As much as it helped us in that final fight, we weren't really, like, I'm not going to say we weren't able to play with the mechanic of knocking the guy off of the Scorpion, but the value penalty was so high. It was so high that it was just way too painful. So I guess, hey, head back. It's so good though. They really did. They improved upon it even more. I think it's very, very neat. I do hope still that I think that there's a suggestion I made before. It's much easier said than done. But I do hope to see some more like unique dice, because I'll say it is still the attack block heal boost, which I get it, right? Like, to an extent, it's like you can't change that stuff up too much without pretty fundamentally changing things. But yeah, I think having like a poison attack die, or, you know, like a multi-strike, fill in the blank, like this kind of, like, I don't know, like simple tweaks and changes. It's going to be difficult, of course. It would be very, very difficult, but I think that it would really, really help with kind of like replayability. And because I would have to think, like, what would differentiate a run of this from another one? And it would be the relics, which is a massive step in the right direction. Like, I think it's an incredible step in the right direction. It's super fun. It's really fun to puzzle out the turns. It's kind of like a puzzle game smuggled into a strategy roguelike, and I really, really enjoy that. But yeah, I think definitely still continuing even further in the direction that it's been going, for sure. I think the relics idea is great. I think the events idea is great. I think maybe it needs to be pushed slightly more in the lax direction, because I failed every event. I failed every single event the whole time. And I know RNG, it happens, but that feels bad. Obviously, like, it feels bad. So I think that, like, having either a guarantee ability to run away from an event and get nothing. You get nothing, but you also get no risk, but you don't get any reward at all either, I think is totally acceptable. It still puts it in that kind of like RNG dice rolling kind of mechanic, because you're like, you get to decide if you press your luck. You get to decide if you gamble. If you have to gamble, that kind of pulls you out of that sort of like push your luck element anyways, if you have to gamble. The fun comes from choosing to, right? And then you winning or losing. And I think that's the thing. So I think having an out that's usually just quitting, saying nope, I think it's fine. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be completely okay. But otherwise, I enjoy the event mechanic. I think it makes sense to utilize the dice in it. I think it's a very clever way to do it. And I hope to see it, continue to expand it. I really like that. Alas, my name is Retrimation. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.